South Asia is part of the world and that is really progressing economically and is also to a large extent democratic. That's why this is a natural partner for Poland, for all the European Union, that Poland is a proud member of. And we expand our relations not only economically but also politically. We welcome very much the support that Nepal is giving in the United Nations for condemning the Russian aggression against Ukraine. We stand with Ukraine, we stand with democratic nations, we stand against the despotism and we support democracy. We are doing everything that the war should be won by Ukraine, which will happen, and we are supporting Ukraine. And South Asia is also facing the challenges that we all face because of this Russian invasion, which means the economic problems, the high inflation, the problem with food security, energy security, and we consider South Asian countries, including Nepal, as a natural ally for our efforts to restore the world's order and world's stability, both in political and economic sense. Nepal Poland is a big friend of Nepal, and Nepalese people are very highly appreciated by Poles, and we appreciate the spirit of freedom that we see in Nepal. Our relationship has always been very friendly, and the people-to-people relations were also very friendly, and some friendships last for decades. There are many people in Poland who love Nepal and who come here quite often. We also have growing Nepalese community in Poland. We like them very much. We appreciate the contribution that they give to our society. And we also are interested in Nepalese culture. We are promoting Polish culture here. We should really strengthen the economic cooperation, which still has a high potential that has not been fully there is some gap to fill in this economic cooperation. We hope that it will improve in the future. We also are promoting on both sides the mountaineering and the really deep, profound touristic experience that Poles have here in Nepal. And we know that the people from Poland who are going to Nepal and coming from Nepal, they return richer and in terms of life's experience. So we appreciate very much the friendship that we have with Nepal. And this year we celebrate Wanda Rutkiewicz, the first European woman to climb to Mount Everest and the first Pole to climb Mount Everest. She did it on 16th October 1978, the exact day when Cardinal Karol Wojtyła has been elected as Pope John Paul II, and she reached that peak. And she became a role model for many women in Poland. She also climbed to many other mountains. Unfortunately, she perished in Kanchenjunga in just 30 years ago, and that's why we celebrate her year today. So Wanda Rutkiewicz is becoming more and more popular among Polish society, and people of this kind. Also, I can mention the legend, another legend of Polish Himalayism, Jerzy Kukuczka. they are becoming role models for new generations of Poles. They show us how to conquer the highest peaks of the world and how to struggle with your own weaknesses. So, as Wanda Rutkiewicz said famously, everyone has their own Mount Everest to climb. We are attracting more and more students from all around the world, including South Asia and including Nepal. Our universities offer English language courses, and the price is quite affordable, and besides that we offer many scholarships. They are coordinated by the National Agency of Academic Exchange in Poland, and if you are interested, please look at their website, and also we promote the friendship between students. We would like to have more Polish students in Nepalese universities. Because of the global pandemic, all the international relations suffered for a period of approximately 2 years, but now we are trying to revive it, and we are trying to make it in smaller steps. So I think there should be some visits on a middle level and then higher and higher. We really see that there is still a gap of these high-level visits, and we want to fill this gap as soon as possible. We are also experienced in green technology and waste management and waste to energy and all projects of this kind. We are trying to establish a cooperation with Nepal on this field as well. Also with other South Asian countries, we are discussing these possibilities. So we have a broad area of possible cooperation, and this is one of the spheres that we should really look more closely into. We have a very active and very good Honorary Consul General in Kathmandu, Mr. Lokmania Golcha. His contribution to Polish-Nepalese relations is enormous in all the possible terms. He helps us in all the possible cases. Last was the COVID evacuation from Nepal, but before that also Mr. Lokmania Golcha helped to build good relations and understanding between our business communities. At this moment, we are not planning to open the embassy in Kathmandu. This is operated from New Delhi, but in the future, once we have more in-depth cooperation, we might think of it.
बचत खाताहरुमध्ये सबैभन्दा बेस्ट एनआईसी एसियाको बचत खाता यो हो सर्वश्रेष्ठ